Hi. Okay, I think we're going now. So, as I choke on my words.
Oh no.
This is already starting great, and it literally just started. So, hi.
Hi.
It is currently April, so.
End of April. Almost
End of
May.
April, almost May. It's still cold out. So, you know. Yeah, it's your fault. Yeah. Basically, we are going to be doing a DIY project today. You know how we are with DIYs. It can either go really good or really bad or just
sad.
So, Sarah ordered these off of eBay.
Yep.
I really haven't seen them at all because even though she showed me them, I really couldn't see them that well on the computer. So I really don't know what they look like at all. They look like they're going to be the standard size. I think. They might be tiny, which would be adorable.
You'll see. I've already looked at it.
So why don't we open it up? Mine is already open because I took hers.
She did.
My box was squished, so.
They were all like this, dear.
So I don't think it's taped or anything though.
No.
So we're gonna go ahead and open them up, and then you'll see what they are. This is the first time we're doing something like this.
I will say it is
Oh,
still
it's
in its
cute.
plastic.
It looks like a cat.
I know, right?
I wonder if that's what they had intended.
I think so. So I'm just gonna throw my box on the floor. Here's our
Oh,
little.
that's hefty.
Yeah, these are our little keys, which already have their labels on them. Which
I
is
don't know
great.
if you guys can tell what it is based on these, but these are owl cat Kalimbas. If you guys don't know what a Kalimba is, we should have had one to show you.
I have two.
Sarah has a 10 key and a 17 key, I believe.
It's
I
in
have
the
a 10
room.
key. I think Becky's gonna go grab it so we can show it to you. These are
10.
stanky wooden 10 key Kalimbas, and they're, you know, they're like the standard like woodworking projects that you get at like the dollar store or something. Go ahead, violently play. Did you hear that?
Probably.
So yeah, it's not that much smaller than a standard 8 key
10 key.
or whatever.
They're 10 keys.
So it's about the same size almost. This is Sarah's 10 key kalimba that she has. I have the same one she got for me for Christmas. Basically these are fun. They're very simple musical instruments. You can learn to play songs on them. Or you can just violently press the keys and it still sounds really pretty. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, literally like the only song we've managed to learn.
I've already messed it up. Okay.
So yeah, that's a standard for us too. So we are gonna paint these. I don't know if well, I think maybe we might record the whole thing and just do what we did that one time where we just played piano music over top.
I mean, I do have elevator music. I can do that.
Well, we can play like piano Disney music because I don't think that's copyrighted because it's piano.
We'll see.
So, because we did that for that one flower potted video, remember?
Yeah, that was also like an hour long. I don't think we'd want
Well,
to
it's
see
not
that.
gonna be an hour long, I don't think, because we're not going as in
What's your
depth
color
with these.
scheme?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do the whole thing one color and then on the back do a design like Sarah's planning to do.
I'm actually swapping out what I was originally gonna do because I sent her an Up inspired one. Now I'm turning it into a Cheshire Cat inspired. So it's gonna be the colors of the Cheshire Cat with "We're All Mad" here on the back.
Well, then I might take the one that you were gonna do because I think I can manage that. So I'm basically gonna color probably the top and the sides. I'm gonna mix pink and purple together because I think that'll make a really pretty
I also
color.
need to mix pink and purple together.
And then I'm gonna need some blue, which
Oh
I
my
might
God.
mix with a little bit of white just to lighten it up a bit.
This is the version of the Cheshire Cat that I'm basing it off of.
White.
So I need.
And then
no
basically
pink.
whatever colors I want, I'm gonna go with a. Do you still have that picture that you sent me?
No. But Messenger might.
It was a house up inspired with balloons, and it said "Life is an Adventure" on the back.
It does not. Oh no.
So, like, I basically know what it looked like, so
Yeah,
it doesn't really
it's just
matter.
balloons.
So, I think that's what I'm going to go with, because it seems simple enough, and I don't really want to go too detailed with this, because it's going to be on the back anyway. So, this is probably just going to be something that sits on my dresser with the rest of the DIY stuff that we've done in the past. Also, I'll put those over there so you can use them too.
I pretty much just need 2 shades of pink and white, basically.
This real quick.
So, I don't think we need much of this paint left, so I'm going to move it over to your side, because you will need it more than I will. If you're doing the up house, or the up balloons anyway. So, time to mix some paint.
I don't know what the ratio should be. Probably not that. That came out faster than I intended for it to. I'm going to use one of these to mix it, I think.
I promise you, that is the paint and not my butt. I need mostly this pink and then a drop or 2 of the white in it. We also don't have much white, I don't think, so this is going to be fun.
We definitely need to get more, which is fine because these are like 50 cents at Walmart.
Yeah, so that should be enough white for that.
I think I want a little bit more purple than that.
And I need to get some pink. I'm just going to put it over here. This actually might be the pink I need, so just maybe a squirt of white.
Maybe put a little bit of that just so you have a little bit of a different than the pink with the white.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a different shade of pink anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, not there. On its own. So that you have the different, you know.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have 3 shades.
Well, you never know. You might like the other one better.
We'll see. So, I am going to still add a tiny bit of pink into this pink here because it's not white. You know what I mean. I just need
I think that's the color I was going for. Was kind of like a fuchsia-y kind of color. I think that's a pretty color. What do you think?
I don't know how much this white is going to affect this pink. Probably not at all. But you know what? That's fine. This is a learning curve. I think it has affected it some, but not much.
What I'm gonna try and do is not really paint this part here, because I want to.
Yeah.
I think I might want to make that either a different shade of pink or a white. I think I might make it white.
I'm just trying to get some sort of a line worked here.
I don't know if I like this thing.
What, the Kalimba?
No,
the paintbrush.
Paintbrush. I think I just want to use a standard paintbrush.
Let's
Which is fine, no
try
problem with
and
that.
clean that. I'm not doing as many lines on it as the actual cat. I'm just gonna do kind of light pink in the middle and then sandwich it between the other pink. As for the actual words on it, we don't have black, I don't think, so I have to come up with a color for that that will somehow work decently enough.
Gonna get my Bob Ross paintbrush out.
Maybe purple. Purple might work. We don't need too much of this light pink because it is just the middle part.
Tiny X's.
Hmm?
I'm implementing Bob Ross techniques. The Bob Ross's paintbrushes did not have this much fallout.
I can't tell you how old that brush is. So,
He can afford better ones.
I'm pretty sure those are older than me.
Possibly.
We have my stock and my mother's stock all in one go, so maybe I should make that one just a smidge higher. I don't know. You live and you learn. And quite frankly, I'm not learning much. But here's what's going on so far with my Cheshire Cat inspired. Just the sound on this would probably be good enough for an SMR video.
ASMR.
Whatever. I don't listen to that stuff.
I do.
I know you do. Maybe we should just leave it without music.
More ASMR
Yeah.
from the pot boiling.
Maybe we might just leave it without music because honestly.
You might want to bring the camera closer then if you want the sounds. So I don't know if it'll pick it up.
I'm pretty sure that will pick up anyway what she's making over there.
Yeah, but not the painting.
Dinner.
What are you making for dinner? Tell the world.
I'm making bacon cheeseburger mac.
How much of this are you filming?
All of it.
I hope my battery will last. It is a new battery, but we'll see.
Your battery dies after 10 minutes, so what's the difference?
I know the camera turns itself off after like 20, so.
The battery's still good. We have confirmation from help on the standby.
What were you about to say on the set?
I was gonna say on the side, but I mean, I guess it's the same thing, so I don't know why I stopped myself.
She should go get the 17 key Kalimba when she's able.
I don't know where that's at.
It's in the bedroom.
Make sure
Where?
you say hi to the baby.
It's on the thing when you walk in. It's in a bag. Bye, Lady and the Tramp. So here is the bottom half of my Cheshire cat. I think our pinks might be very similar.
Mine's more purpley.
Yeah.
But that was the intention, so.
I gotta kind of just hold it because I decided to paint the back as well.
I usually try and put just enough paint that I need,
Mm-hmm.
and then paint over the same spot until it kind of dries itself out.
There's the
So that I
17.
don't have to wait for it to dry as long.
There's the 17 key Kalimba. Yes, I have Christmas colors. Don't judge.
It's fancy and we don't know how to play it.
At least it came with the actual keys that we needed on it. It's also higher pitch. Have you
Well,
noticed that?
it has more keys, so it can go
Yeah.
higher. That's what we need to do.
Just have Mom play the kalimba the whole time.
No, if we mute it and put music to it, we need to have kalimba music in the
I
background.
don't know if
playing.
there was any royalty-free kalimba music.
I know there's kalimba music on YouTube. People playing kalimbas.
Yes, but royalty-free is what we need. We'll just have Mom play it the whole time. It's fine. She's good at it.
That's what we can do. We can just record her playing and then put it over it in a loop.
Just Mom key smashing a kalimba.
Solo.
It worked.
That's what you signed up for when you watch us.
To our like 5 loyal viewers, if that.
I think you're saying something there, Sarah.
For 5 loyal viewers, you get songs from my mother. I have way too much of this paint, I've noticed. Because I'm only really doing 1 coat.
I was gonna paint this top white,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, I have so much of it left that I might just put white in it and just make it a different shade of it. Let me just go over there.
Eh. pretty much just did this like light pink all the way up to the top of this part here. Because I know I'm gonna have a lot more of like this darker pink. So, I don't know, it kind of looks nice. Still kind of looks like an Easter egg.
Yeah. I think you should have probably done smaller stripes.
Nah, I only wanted 3. Because I'm lucky enough to get 1 straight line or straight-ish line, so trying to get more might not work. Also, I love how it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna try and keep the top part clean.
Yeah, well, I intended to paint over it anyway.
Oh, you're painting over it?
Yeah. I'm not leaving it just looking like that. That's why I said I'm gonna make this a shade of lighter. That.
Now you're getting some crinkle action. There goes some cheese.
It's what's for dinner.
How much paint do you have on you so far? Oh my.
That's mostly because I wanted to get some of the hairs off of the brush that were falling out.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to do a check at the end and show the camera. I'm typically pretty good when it comes to getting paint on me. I only get a smidge usually. But watch this be the one time I'm just covered in it. Whenever I said that we were doing DIY Kalimbas, were you expecting it to be a cat?
No.
Are you upset it's a cat?
Maybe slightly.
Oh no. This was the cheapest DIY Kalimba. Maybe one day we'll go back and make another one. But this did take a while to get here. Could have been a lot worse.
I think it took like a week or 2.
No, it definitely took more than a week. I got these from China, so who knows? But it did come through like Speed Pack or something like that. I don't know. I guess it's just a different type of delivery service. I've never used that one before.
Back on now. It's recording. Again.
I told you it turns itself off.
It hasn't been 20 minutes yet though, has it?
Probably.
Yeah. When I checked it before, it was already 11.
Huh. Well, I mean, we haven't really done anything since then, so...
We don't know how much you didn't see, so...
Basically, I haven't changed. I'm still working on the front.
I'm almost done with my base coat, though I will have to do some sort of writing later on. I do need to add a little bit of light pink to this part, though. So... that shouldn't be that hard. I do have my light pink here. I think that's all I needed. So basically now I get to let it dry and pick a color that I can write "We're All Mad Here" on. Mom was thinking purple. But do you think purple would work? I know Cheshire Cat has had purple thrown into the mix before, but it's also had blue.
I mean, you could say the blue is for Alice.
True.
I'm just gonna go with black, but...
We don't
that's
have
just
black,
me.
I don't think.
I think we do.
I don't think we do. Now we have to look, because I'm pretty sure we don't have black. Unless we bought it. Oh, would you look at that? We bought black. Okay, we're going with black.
Yeah, that's a brand new bottle too. We did buy a couple of new bottles before we did anything new.
Mm-hmm.
So that must, because that's like a brand new bottle.
So I guess I'll be writing with black. That's fine.
I mean, you can still do blue if you want to. Like, if you use like the light blue, you could write on the light pink. Also, you might want to paint that, brush down that lip there, because that's going to make it take longer to dry.
You could also write everything but the word mad in black and make it blue. We're all mad here because that would make it stand out.
True. So I'll do that, black and blue. I'm basically making a black eye.
And you're just going to beat up Cheshire Cat, which honestly he could probably use. You could probably use somebody beating him up a little bit.
Trying to get what little paint managed to get in the holes out of it. So, is it just we're all mad here, or is it everyone's mad here? Because I've heard two different things.
I think it's weird.
Is the back end of your paintbrush smaller? Or is it just, because I'm trying to get the paint out too.
This is probably tinier. Because that is actually the littlest brush we own. Okay, it's we're all. Where did I get everyone's mad here from?
I mean, you're not wrong, but it was the Mad Hatter, I think, so...
It might have been.
You had to say it weird.
Yeah. I'm sticking with the actual Cheshire Cats, though. I think I'm safe to put it down, which is good, because I need it facing down long enough to paint on the words. This blue has seen better days.
Yeah. It's like, compared to the black, you can definitely tell what's an old bottle and what's a new.
I kind of want to do this light blue, though.
It's a pretty blue.
It is a pretty blue. I'm just gonna... I don't need too much blue, because it's just to write out the word mad. I'm thinking...
Did you send me that picture before we started anything or after?
I think no, 4. We're just gonna have to Google up
cleared my chat.
I'm thinking we're all mad and then here down there. So I'm trying to fit we're all in this big spot. Might not work. I think it was just like easy Disney paintings or something like that. And then I just kind of scrolled down.
I basically just wanted the...
Balloons.
Not the balloons. I wanted the font, because I wanted to look at the font they used and try and replicate that.
I'm not good at that kind of stuff.
Oh, there it is, I think. Is that it? I don't know if that's it.
I can tell you. Yep, that's it. So I'm scooching this over. And now's the fun part. Trying to actually make something look decent. I have so much of this other paint that I don't
Could I
need.
have one of those papers?
I'm gonna take this because I feel like I'm gonna need this.
Thank you.
So, I'm not copying the font, I'm just trying to, actually write it.
Because you could, or...
Nah, I don't care about writing out the same font.
I'm just an overachiever like that.
Yeah. I know it's gonna turn out crap anyway, so. And then there's Mom. Mom has pretty writing anyway. Yeah, I can't do that. Thanks for trying, though.
You're welcome.
This is going to be my practice to see if I can actually write it like this.
Oh, I'm all in. If I mess up, I just have to try and paint over it. We're all in this together. No.
Copyright.
It was off tune in 5 seconds of it. But probably copyright. I don't know why the word here is so big, but it is now.
I don't know if I like it. I don't like that T. I hate that T. This one's better, I think. Let me see if I can do this.
If you're over there hating on T, the Mad Hatter's not going to be thrilled.
Yeah, probably not. Oh well, T is nasty.
I agree. I don't like tea either.
Nope, that's a big note for me.
Right now it just says we're all here. How sane.
You know what, I'll just figure out a way to write it myself, I think. Yeah, let's do that instead, shall we? Because time wasted is not time well spent. Gotta love how I was trying to be all philosophical there and I was like, Hi. Hi, Chihuahua. Just a tiny bit of this blue.
Well,
I don't know if that'll actually make a difference or not.
I'm now done. I gotta let it all dry, which is great because you are still working on your back currently.
Mm-hmm.
Here is what I wrote on the back. We're all mad here, which is true. I think it turned out okay. I don't know why the words here and mad are a lot bigger than the others. But you know what, that's fine. Nothing needs to make sense. It's the Cheshire Cat.
You could use that excuse for the Mad Hatter.
Get out. You could walk home.
Were you thinking of the wrong character?
I mean, he doesn't need to make sense either. He disappears and reappears at will.
That's just Wonderland in general that doesn't make sense.
Imagine rocking up to the Renaissance Festival with this. Playing it for the king.
Well, I know one thing. Some of those women that walk around might think you're like actually mad and trying to have you committed.
Probably. Do you need more space on your plate?
I'm good for now, I think. But I don't
Can
know.
I put your plate on top of this one?
No, because that's going to be a very messy idea, and I'm trying to stay clean for once.
No, for once.
Besides this.
Besides that.
That wasn't actually from me painting, though.
I know.
That was just straight up from me
You tried.
trying to get the hair off the brush.
Well, my tiny brush. Do you need this tiny brush?
I don't think so, but I'll keep it over here anyway.
I'm gonna put that one over there. Put that on top. And move this over to the side. Bring over the whole weird mat here to dry, and I'm actually just gonna turn it so they can see it. I'm gonna get these out. Hey Mom! Can we have screwdrivers, please? Because I forgot to get those out.
This might be helpful.
Yeah. It's fine. We can send our lovely assistant to get it.
Stage crew, we need you.
Who's your assistant? My mother. Does she get paid? In love?
And occasionally food.
Well, she's the one that made the food.
This time, but, you know, whenever we bake and she helps us.
Okay, well, they've only given us one bar, which that's okay. Because I think that this is the first bar and you gotta put the other one there.
You also gotta make sure that you're looking at the right key.
This is
number.
a 10 key.
Is this a 10 key though? Because it looks like it might be an 8.
It's a 10. They don't make an 8.
Pretty sure they do.
They don't. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Plus, I ordered the 10 key, so we'll count how many keys.
Counting with Sarah. You need to count like count Dracula, whatever.
E3.
The count.
1C. Just kind of making sure they're all here. I need A6. D2. C1. E3, the second one. F4. D2. And this must be B7. Yep, they're all here.
Hmm.
Don't know why I had to say it like that. Also, she only gave us one.
We only have one.
Oh. Okay, we'll just share.
Sharing is caring.
I don't know how much of theirs you can, of yours you can actually see because the paint is all in the way.
I mean, I'm not doing much. It's all blue right now, so there you go.
You did stick to the thing, but that's fine.
That's not really sticking. It's just, you know, because it's been painted.
Yeah. Oop, I just hit something. That's one way to do it.
Forgot about trying to stay clean. Oh, well, it's not truly fun unless you get messy.
What was the timer at, Mom?
I did not know.
We're at 15. I'm gonna start it and stop and start it again, okay?
Just make sure you try and get it in the same spot.
Ta-da! I mean, I was just holding it. And this was all the way back. So... The battery's also down a notch, so I don't know how long we'll have with it. Depending on which battery it actually is. It's basically a game of, will the battery last like your phone? Are you just writing adventures out there, or are you doing the balloons
I'm
too?
gonna do the balloons. I'm just trying to get the extra paint off the back. That was a fun sound.
Was it really?
I need white now
For the strings?
for the clouds.
I don't think I'd have clouds in the...
I'm putting clouds.
Okay. I'm hungry.
I'm putting Bob Ross clouds.
Okay. Nice. How much of this am I muting, or am I just doing an instrumental under the background of it?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I love how the difference is gonna be the one on the Disney version is gonna have every blessed fart of this.
It's usually how it goes.
Yep. And I'm gonna edit down the other one.
I think that's enough clouds. Should I put one over here?
Where are you putting your balloons at?
They'll go up in the sky. That's why I'm doing the clouds first, because then they can cover them up if they need to.
Are you sure you want that in the video?
That part you can mute.
I'm not gonna remember it, am I? Note to self, mute Trump.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think. I don't know anymore. I need a daughter.
A daughter?
Daughter.
You need a daughter. Well, I'm pretty sure you ended up with a son. Juniper had a boy, we think. So.
But he's outside.
That's your child.
He's my baby, but he's outside.
Any further convincing?
Nope.
So what you're saying is more than likely it ain't happening. Or are you just gonna nab the cat and run?
He might have to stay outside with Juniper.
I don't know what we're gonna do with 3 cats. Barely know what we're gonna do with Nugget. And that's 2 extra because of Juniper. What color are you after?
Oh.
No, you can have purples and pinks over here. Oh, sorry.
I think that's enough for color
That
variation.
is pretty much the last because then they go into like pale pinks. Kind of smells.
Did you just smell the napkin?
Yes, smell it.
It smells like a napkin.
It doesn't smell as bad as the other napkins that we've had in the past. You're just gonna see me lift up the napkin and be like, huh. I don't think that part's gonna make it into my copy.
You just sniffing a napkin?
Yes.
Well, you said it yourself. You're mad, so.
Oh, yes. We're all mad here. I feel like the "we're all" could have been bigger. It's fine. Who cares? "2020 has been an odd year anyway, so
Yeah. I say we go back to 2019.
I don't think we have that kind of power. We can't time travel.
Maybe we can just borrow the Wave Rider.
Don't think that's how that works. What color haven't you used yet?
This one.
What needs to go up in this area? That doesn't have anything yet.
Well, I don't want them to be too, uniform. So I'm trying not to do anyway. Kind of want them to spread out a bit.
Just sounds like you're abusing it.
Basically. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough balloons.
As a YouTuber, that's pretty bad. Can I even qualify as a YouTuber?
Oh man.
I don't get paid for this. You gotta love how it's like, I don't think I'm gonna use the tiny brush. He uses the tiny brush.
I am tiny. I like tiny things.
I feel like these two guys need to be switched. It looks like they're pretty much all uniform, straight along here. So I think you should be okay to just kind of line them up. Just gonna put this here.
Orange isn't working out the way I would want it to on this background.
No, no.
Did help.
You know what I'm gonna be most sad about switching phones?
Hmm.
I'm not gonna have my gradually watermelon ringtone anymore. I don't remember how I put it on there in the first place.
Hmm. Stop swaying.
The birds are really loud today.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have space droid adventures out there.
I'm gonna write it over them.
How many layers can one layer have?
Multitudes.
Hmm?
Multitudes.
pretty much only got to do the green and strings left on this layer.
Green and yellow.
I don't know how much you can work with the yellow.
Well, the yellow I just need to make more like a balloon.
Whenever you're done with that tiny brush, I need to fix my L. I might be able to just do it with this. I already got fuzz on this.
That's a W.
A W?
Yeah, that's a W there.
What do you mean a W?
We were going to fix that, right?
I was gonna take some of the black that's still on there and fix that.
Hmm. I have black there if you need it.
I got a little bit on this H I can use too. Just trying to fill it in.
My poor lime had a bit of everything mixed in with it.
That'll do.
He definitely needed a touch-up job.
And the fun fact is I actually still have black I could easily have just used. There's still so much paint left in this sponge, Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
Over here trying to clean it up. It did make it an interesting color though. Ironically enough, this is probably the shade I should have used for the Cheshire Cat's middle piece. How did we manage? How did I manage to do this with all the colors that you've mixed?
Well, you are a bit wonky, my friend.
Well, yes, but what else is new?
I was talking to the balloon, but I mean, you know, you're also not wrong.
I have no idea how long it's been. I feel like it's been 37 years.
I'm sorry, I'm OCD about my painting stuff.
If it cuts out again, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We started again?
I'm gonna go through my
I
stuff
just need this
away.
to be a little bit more rounded, like a balloon.
Since I don't foresee myself making any more adjustments paint-wise, I'm gonna throw away my plate. Okay, babe. This gives me a chance to actually check it without too much moving of the camera.
I'm just gonna use this one to try and dab away some extra paint. That way I don't have to wait as long for these balloons to dry.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna grab some food.
Go ahead.
That cracking noise was my neck, for all who could hear it. I feel like if I tried to edit mine any more than I already did, I'll just end up hating it.
It's probably what's gonna end up happening with mine, let's be real.
I spent $18 on both of them in total to get it here,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't really want to pay another $18.
I think that's as good as that's gonna get for those.
also gonna wash my hands while I'm at it. Try to get the paint off of it. So professional.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
What do you hate now?
I hate this string.
You hate the string?
Mm-hmm.
What did it do to you?
Doesn't look good.
Hope you know that this art project is pushing an hour.
It's because I always ideas in it.
Maybe we should have done the surprise toys first. Because that would have taken like 5 seconds. I'm scooching this over a smidge.
I mean, this probably would have still taken the same amount of time either way, no matter if we did it first or second, so.
I imagine you're gonna want your box to take this Kalimba home with.
Doesn't really matter to me.
I'm just trying to clean up. It's gonna be like that whole 3 minutes of where's Sarah? Huh?
Are you sitting down?
Not yet. Okay.
The mystery continues.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see me walk past. Yeah. Hi, Gracie. This will slowly turn into a mukbang, or however you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
They look fine.
Yeah, no, because I covered the first ones up and redid them. I was originally going to make them like, you know, I was going to make it kind of angle into it instead of going straight down.
Mm-hmm.
I think the straight down looks better.
Mom's under the impression that since it was already signed to a contract for a monthly pay that you won't get screwed over.
I'm hoping, because Dad didn't ask, so if he does, I'm going to say, I told you so.
Well, then he better hope that, you know, he has some stimulus money show up, and if they screw him over, he can just pay it off.
Stimulus is not the answer to everything, my friend. Okay, just so we understand each other. I don't like this. Don't like it one bit.
It looks fine.
This balloon screwed me over. I should have left it with those. Why are you over there, you oddball? Now it's truly an ASMR because I just screamed and yelled at my kalimba in whisper tone. So, you know. Whatever. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. Are we? No. Okay. I don't know if these are dry enough to write on it. I don't know. Nope, that'd be a no. That'd be a nope. That's a nope for me. Can I dab you a little bit?
But I thought you hated dabbing.
I do. I do so much.
What do you hate more, the word yeet or dabbing?
Just everything about this generation that's happening.
You see, I don't mind the word yeet, though.
I hate everything about millennial talk and dance and everything.
We're some reason, the Star Wars tune just started playing, and I don't know why that just was a thing in my brain. I didn't mean to put it there. Did you have to sign for your phone when it got there? Was it through standard mail or?
UPS.
For some reason they want us to sign for it. I wonder if they can hear the Hallmark Channel currently playing in the background.
No.
Are you still recording?
Yep. It's cool though, what you want?
Nothing.
I wonder how many people would say that I'm being insensitive right now.
Why?
Because I'm over here playing a game while you're finishing your painting.
So? Fun fact, it didn't help at all.
I just overhear you. What are your plans for after filming?
What is it?
I love how today's plan was originally just for me and Mom to continue my binge watch of One Calls the Heart. And then it's like, nah, Kalimbas decided to show up today, let's film instead. dead set to take my DIY kalimba to the Renaissance Fair. I hope you know that.
Well, if you get locked up, it's not my problem.
Why would I get locked up?
Because you're gonna be mad.
I lost. That's fine, because you're pretty much almost done, I think. Was the go find it part of it too, or did you add that?
I added that.
Let's bite in the nice one. We're pretty much done.
You'll have to wait for mine to dry, so finish your food.
Oh, well, I barely put a dent in it because I decided to play a game instead. So messy, I'm so sorry. But
I was gonna bring a drink with me and I didn't.
oh no. I haven't been able to buy any yet.
That's not what I wanted to do.
What are you doing? What was it? Should I make cat whiskers?
Yes.
But where should they come out of? Maybe mad?
No, put it on the front.
Maybe do it from the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any more paint. I put away my paint. But I'm like, nah, I deserve. Well, I deserve? I should do more. This one's a very thick whisker. They're very fat. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just putting my own physical features into this cat. It must be fat. It's a derp, but I love it nonetheless. Ding. Was it Messenger? I would imagine. But it was with the group chat, probably.
Albert's clear to go back to work.
Whoa.
And today's little Albert's birthday.
Wow.
To make these look more like balloons, because right now they don't look.
Back as far as it can go. And part of the little bit this way. It turned into sugar plums from Little Inferno.
Okay. Can I actually see our faces now?
They should be able to, because even when it was turned down even a little bit further, we were good, I think.
Okay.
I don't know at this point.
So, we are done painting, finally. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm OCD when it comes to this sort of thing, and I like to make it look nice. So, yeah.
We're all mad here, and that's the 3rd time I've dropped this thing.
I went with the up theme. This was originally her idea, but I stole it because she didn't want it, so I took it. And I have balloons, and it said adventure is out there, and then I put go find it. And then just because the front looked too plain to us, we kind of just did our own little thing on the front. So Sarah, what did you do? You did some nice little cat whiskers because it's a cat. And I did a compass for the adventure theme. So, yeah. I don't know how much of them, you should be able to see them.
Oh yeah, they should be
under
able to
the
see
things. So, you know, just to make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. So,
Assembly time.
yep. We only have one screwdriver, so
Take your little bar. Put it here. You're not doing what I told you to do.
I'm just waiting for you to do yours. And then you can just bring it closer and just
And
do
then
this.
basically, from what I can tell, you just kind of line them up. Make it flat, I guess. And really close together, so I don't want to mess this up, but I have a feeling I'm going to. Scooch it over. Because I need to have that hole able to be freed. So I'm going to move that over. This is not a job for
Can I
someone
have
with
that?
shaky hands. And my hands are not the sturdiest. Okay, don't mess up. It's messing up. Send help.
There we go.
This is not ending well. To go back and fix what I've just made because I've somehow managed to mess that up. It decided it felt like it wanted to go inside the middle. We don't need you in the middle there, bud. We need you here. The people that actually make Kalimbas, if they're somehow watching this, are probably crying right now.
They do good thing. They might be looking for something they stash when it's home.
I
Doesn't
don't.
help when it sticks to your fingers.
No, I have a feeling I'm not doing this right, and I feel so sad.
Well, they probably are
See.
going to make one because it'll be time to...
C should be pretty much right in the middle, right? Why doesn't it look like it's not in the middle?
Has to be summer babies, spring summer babies.
Scooch you over. See, can you scooch over just a smidge? Just a smidge.
Yeah.
Because I need to somehow get 2 more attached to this.
If anybody sat through the painting part of this, you're being rewarded with our struggling now.
Okay, I think that's good. Don't know how even they are. But who cares at this point? Does this look right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're pretty even.
Yeah, they'll check into it for you.
What do you think?
Just gotta tell them it's still not working right.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for it. Is that bad?
No.
Is that stupid?
I mean, you can always unscrew it and adjust it. if you
True.
need to.
It looks okay. So now I have to try and line this up, which I think I'm just gonna do this so I have a base idea. let this go all the way down.
Surely.
And then just screw it on. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right?
I guess.
Nail. You should go back where you came from.
That's a screw.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if this is working.
That's nice. Maybe we should put them in the same room.
I don't think this is working.
It's not going anywhere.
It's slowly going compared to this one. It's just taking a lot of effort.
Yeah.
It's hard to screw it in, but it's going, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
You want to give it a shot?
No, I'm not done yet.
Maybe I'm just weak.
yeah.
Computer powers. Try this one.
My hands are too shaky for this part.
Hey, Mom! Do you think you could help?
What?
Can you help me? This isn't working.
I'm on the phone with Graham. I have to wait a minute.
Should I pause it?
Mm.
Sarah was going to help me with that project, but I said I'm on the phone with you. I have to wait. No. She wants me to come do something, and I told her not now. I'm on the phone. Okay. That's true. Okay. Anna Marie?
Oh! Now I have to fix it again.
No, I can't think of who it is right now.
Remember when I said that we might do a part 2 of this?
No.
Where's your button?
Get the actual square Kalimba like what I have
All right, Mama.
and what you have.
Mm.
I don't know if we're gonna do that.
Are you filming?
Yeah. But, well, at least I'm having a little trouble screwing mine in. So Tiffany's gonna give it a shot. Where's your eyeglass screw? I'm gonna try using that. Your eyeglass screwdriver.
I think there was a cave-in.
It's too small. No, anything is better than nothing. And I've already had to fix these a few times. Thank you. Okay, yeah, they're definitely too small. She's right. Tried. Yours seems to be going in a lot faster. Maybe you're just super strong.
Yeah, okay. Can you hold this down?
Sure. I think that was my problem because mine kind of went flying.
Okay.
Yeah, I had that happen to me too.
I had them all even too, and it was perfect.
It's okay. You're alright. We got
I'm
this.
so upset.
We got this. It'll be all worth it in the end.
Stop sticking. What are you, magnetic?
I don't know, maybe. You're so close, friend.
Come back.
You're so close. Who knew it took 2 people to do this?
You better sound pretty.
Why
I'm
are
gonna be mad at you.
Why are you so good at this?
I'm not. Did you see me just make him explode?
What? She said yours is gonna explode.
No, I just made mine explode.
Oh, mine-
Jeez.
Mine exploded too, don't worry.
I'm just gonna leave that there for now.
Well, yours is doing better than mine.
I almost feel like the screw is a little bit too big for, or too small for it. Fix it.
This is a 3-person job now. We're not going to talk about how fast this has happened.
Convinces are magnetic. Stop it. Not you. I was yelling at the things.
Well, now that you're here, can
I
you
don't know
also help
if I'm
mine?
impressed, grateful, or just sad.
Can you help? They need to all kind of be flush against this. And go ahead, give it a shot.
Yeah, that's definitely off.
Well, I have a tuning hammer somewhere.
That's just sad sounding.
Good luck. I have a feeling that these are going to be more for aesthetics.
I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it.
It's aesthetically
Mhm.
pleasing. That's
Yep.
what we're just gonna... We're not gonna actually play these, I don't think.
Right? That's what you feel like when those things come off. It's like, are you kidding me?
I've never had it actually fall all the way off before. They just kind of went all over the place. It's okay. It's not as bad as it could be. What the Kalimbas supposed to sound like versus what we have. Tiffany, this was a craft meant for children.
Maybe children who grow up with their parents being Thor.
Are you saying something?
Yes. I'm weak. Child is weak. Basically, you just need to get yourself a Kalimbas so you can play out of frustration.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's not in all the way.
It just sounds so sad.
It does. It's also a smaller thing though, so that could be a reason why it sounds different.
Plus the wood quality too. I mean, this is just like straight up like, you know, craft wood.
I did Google.
This is
the
like
order.
a good like mahogany almost or something.
So we did Google the order of how they're supposed to go, and that does match up. So it could just be the fact that it is a smaller surface that it sounds a little different. But
I'm not gonna do that.
I think we're gonna end it here, guys. So
They look nice. That's all that matters.
yeah, bye. Kalimba solo.
There's your profile. There's
My
your-
profile? Thumbnail.
There's your thumbnail.